So today I'm going to be showing you the Pride Apex Rapid. It's a new scooter out at the moment. It's been out for about 2 months or so. It's a 4 mile an hour transportable boot scooter. Comes apart nicely to go in the boot of your car. It's got solid tyres, but it also is probably the first boot scooter of its size to have a full suspension system. It works great. I mean, you're going to have to come in a minute to have a look at that. The other little things to point out on it are, like I say, it's 4 miles an hour. It's got a distance of around 8 to 10 miles on the batteries that it's got, which are 18 amps. It's got a front curb light just down here, just here, and it's also got a high level charging point just round here, so you don't have to bend over, you know, to charge it. Although you can do, as the battery box does have a little charging socket on it as well. Okay, just plug that back in. Now, like I say, it's got solid tyres, but with the suspension that it's got, it really doesn't matter about it. So, you know, it really is a bonus. As you can see, if you come around the back of the scooter, then you can see how the suspension works a bit better. Okay, now, like I say, it's got suspension on each wheel, which, as you can see, works perfectly. You really have to try it to believe how well it works. Okay, now, also, it has a delta-shaped handlebar, which I will show you a bit more detail in a minute. So moving on to the tiller. Now you've got your delta-shaped handlebar, a nice natural gripping system when you're using it. Just literally hold on to it, away it goes. This is very good for if you have aches and pains, arthritis up your arm, can relieve a lot of pains there. Now at the minute, this side is forwards, this side is backwards. You can reverse that so that this side is forwards and this side is backwards, and also you can use it as a T-bar handlebar. So if you grip it by the top, that one's forwards, and you can use that one as backwards. You can also use it if you're right-handed and you haven't got much use in your left hand, so you can use it with one hand. And on the display, what you've got, your tortoise and your hare. So if you're on your tortoise, you're going to be going about a mile, mile and a half, and you can move it around as you go, up to 4 miles an hour. For when you're on your own, you can go out and go at your own sort of pace. When you turn the ignition on, you've got your battery gauge, so the lights come all the way around. Obviously, the more towards the amber and red you get, that's when you want to think about getting home, back to your hotel room, and give it a charge so you can go out again. Got your weatherproofing key, nice easy key, goes in and out. Turn it on, and you have your horn. Around this side, you've got your light switch, just under your handlebars, and on the other side, you have your high level battery charger. It's good for so you don't have to bend down to plug it in and switch it off when you're charging it, so always a bonus. So now I'm going to show you how to take the scooter apart to go in the boot of your car. You start with the seat, you put the backrest down, put one hand underneath the armrest, under the seat, the other on this armrest. Put it straight up, nothing to touch, nothing to pull, lift straight off. Set your seat aside and move on to your basket. Got a little clip just here, push it back, lift the basket up, come straight off. Set your basket aside, one foot on the foot plate, one hand on the seat post, battery box, pull it up, come straight off. Set your battery aside, then you move on to your tiller. Down here you've got a little steering lock. Get your wheels straight, you push your steering lock in, anti-clockwise turn, locks it into place, doesn't go nowhere. Fold the tiller down, go to the tiller adjuster, go down to about there-ish, tighten it back up, it's not going to go anywhere. Okay. Now to get the axle away from the foot plate, got a little lever there, pull it up, lift it up, comes straight apart. Now to put the foot plate into the boot of your car, hold the tiller just in front of the light and one hand on the seat post, lift it straight up. Not overly heavy, just a little bit awkward, but a nice, easy, manageable part to put in the boot of your car. So once it's in the boot of your car, what you do, or the best way I find to travel with the boot scooter, is that's in the boot of your car, get your battery box and put it back into roughly sort of where it came from. Then you get your motor and axle, put it just through here, like so. Takes up no space at all in the boot of your car. Then all you're left with is your seat, like so, and your basket. And all this fits in the boot of your car, no hassle, no problems, nice, easy, manageable parts. So now we come to put the scooter back together. All you start with, you got it in the boot of your car, so you get your seat, take your seat out of the boot of your car, set that aside. Got your basket, just comes out, set that aside. You come back for your motor axle, pull that out, put that just down there, and your battery box. Pull that out, just there. So, you've got your foot plate in the boot of your car, pull it out. You want to put it down as close to the car as possible, the less you move it, easier for you. So you've got your motors, always lean it backwards so it's ready to click on. Pulling this here, you're looking to get the hooks on the foot plate, there and there, onto the bar, there and there. Literally goes in, straight down, and that's it. Then your tiller, loosen it off, lift it back up to about there. Always remember your steering lock, push it in, anti-clockwise turn, ready to go. Then you have your battery box. Now another thing with the battery box that you can do, if you're on holiday and you've got the scooter in the boot of your car, you haven't got to take the scooter into the hotel room to charge it up every day. So all you can do is literally take your battery box in, it's got a little charging socket on it, just makes it easier to charge it up instead of taking the whole scooter into the hotel room. Battery, go straight in and on. Then you get your seat, looking to get the stalk onto the seat post. So straight on, down, backrest up. You got your basket, slides just on there. Just make sure that your little clip's clipped over, okay? So it's all back together, ignition on, wait for your lights to come round. Working fine. So just a few words about the Apex Rapid. Now, to be honest with you, it is by far one of the best transportable boost scooters you are going to buy. Got the full suspension system, which is very, very comfy. L-shaped handlebars, nice comfy seat, nice amount of leg room, as you can see. I mean, I'm 6'1", doesn't affect me whatsoever. You know, any questions or anything you want to know, please feel free to ask and we'll get back to you.